Adrienne, I'm calling this our good news segment. We're going to talk about the country's most affordable housing markets. Where could a young family buy a home and not blow their brains out financially?
Well, there are quite a few affordable markets across the country, but we find most of the most affordable markets tend to be in Quebec and in Atlantic Canada, even in some of the major centres in those areas, such as Halifax and Quebec City, where you can get an average price house under $300,000.
What about Montreal?
Montreal's a little bit above average, but it's still actually a relatively affordable city, particularly given the size of it. And there are also other areas in Ontario as well, mid-sized cities, St. Catharines, London, those types of areas.
So what types of prices are we talking about for entry-level homes?
Well, you're looking at a national average, which is a little over 400, but there are a lot of these markets that I've mentioned that you can find well under $300,000 homes.
Now, it's important when you're talking about cheap housing markets, there have to be jobs there because people have to live in these communities. What are the employment prospects like in a lot of these communities where house prices haven't really accelerated that much?
Well, I think the reason the house prices haven't accelerated is because maybe the job market prospects were a little softer, population growth was a little softer, again, in a lot of manufacturing-centered areas. But I think looking over the next couple of years, some of these areas might do fairly well, just given the pickup in U.S. demand, and a weaker Canadian dollar might help revive some of the hiring and manufacturing activity in those areas. Now,
I noticed you didn't mention anything in BC. Vancouver is probably the priciest housing market. Are there any bargain communities in the Vancouver area or in BC period?
There really aren't a lot of bargain areas in Vancouver. I think it's another area with a big difference between a detached home and a condo market, and so if you're looking for something affordable, unfortunately in a lot of those markets I think you're limited towards looking either a little bit further out in the suburbs or a condominium.
All right, thanks Adrienne.